Hello and welcome to my art studio. Ta-da! If you can get your bearings, this is where the piano used to be. I've shuffled things around a bit. I've now been in the flat 8 months, which is a long time. Over the last few months, I have reorganised my flat several times, moving entire rooms around, and I never seem to be happy. The bedroom became the office, but I wasn't really using it as an office, so then the bedroom became a bedroom again, but the piano's gone in there now. The piano area is now the art area, and the original art room is now the bedroom, but it's now a double master bedroom with a mattress on the floor. It's all a bit chaotic. And whilst decoration is not necessarily my thing, I am personalising it in my own way, to the best of my ability. One of the ways I personalise my space is by thrifting. There's very few things in here that I have purchased brand new. And today I'm going to go through lots of my thrift and charity shop purchases over the last 6 months. It's been 6 months since my last one. I have no voice today. Come on. It's been a bad week. The first thing on my list is this photo. I saw this when I was looking through mirrors and paintings, and it screamed to me when I saw it. I love the colour pink. Pink makes me so happy. I love sunrises and sunsets. I don't quite know whether this is a sunrise or a sunset. I also don't know where it is. It's a photograph. If any of you do recognise this, then please let me know. I'd love to know what it is. It also has a date stamp on the back. It says the 2nd of March 2009. So not that old. This has a place between my 2 windows over there. It fits perfectly, and it makes me happy when I see it every day. My love for silverware has expanded, of course. I found this. This is the top of a cake stand, so there should be another one below it, but I love it for what it is. This has a home on my makeup table, and I put my perfume on this. I don't quite have the space for a massive cake stand, so it's sort of perfect for my needs at present. This I got for 80p, not even £1. I found another silver bowl. This is actually the exact design of something I already have. It's like a set, so when I saw that, again, that made me happy. I also bought this. This is a baking tin, but I use this on my makeup table. I just love the gold. Look at that. So I put products and makeup and sometimes Tisserand oils in this. I am trying to cut down on my use of plastic. I did used to adore the Muji trays. I do have some of them still left, but instead of buying more of those, I'm trying to find things that will last a lot longer, recycle more. In one of the charity outlet stores, they had a whole box full of mirrors, all going for £1, and I found several of these. There's my camera, there it is. So I found 2 of these, and I found a much bigger one. Here's a shot of where it is in my flat right now. And straight away it's obvious that they were originally part of a makeup table set, but they'd been converted to hang. So someone had already done this, which is very helpful, thank you. They may be a bit battered, you know, there's paint missing and chips and all sorts, but for £1 each. When I moved here, mirrors were a bit sparse. I had big mirrors on the wardrobes, but nowhere else. So gradually I've been putting more and more mirrors around the flat. It also projects the light a bit better. I forget whether I mentioned, but many months ago I bought this for £1, and this was in my hallway for a while, and it's quite small in comparison to that one. But that did me well for a bit, but now I have a bigger one. So yes, this one lives in the hallway, so I can look at myself before I go out, see if I have lipstick on my teeth. And the other one of these I will hang up at some point, but for the time being it's on my makeup table and it's just the right size. We have another metal dish. I bought this many months ago with a purpose in mind, and it's only recently that I've been able to use it for what I intended it to be for. I wanted this to go on a table in the hallway, something to put my keys in and my purse, or my permit for my car. It is durable, it's not silver, so if it scratches it's not the end of the world. Which leads me on to one of my favourite purchases in the last few months. I bought this, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. James is the one that found it. He found it in the outlet store for £10. £10! Up the high street, furniture that's practically identical was selling for £35, £40, £50. So, £10. Yes! The dimensions are perfect for 2 reasons. One, that I could get it in my car. Look at that, it was a squeeze, but we just about made it. And 2, it just about fits in that corridor. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's not too tall. and I can genuinely fit a lot of stuff in there. The next bit of furniture that I bought is this. And that feels like it was made for me. It fits perfectly there. I keep using the perfect word in this, but it is, it just fits. The colours are correct, it's sweet, it's dainty, it fits everything in it. I did pay a bit more for that though, I did pay £20. And I do believe it's missing the glass. It's had material put in place. Not a fan of the material. I could always dye it pink at a later stage. And the last bit of furniture I bought was a coffee table. This was originally £15 in IKEA and I found it for £3. Just smacked my head then. It's one thing when you live alone and you just sit with your cup of tea, but when you have somebody over, it's nice to have somewhere to put the tea. James has also installed a computer over there, so we have a keyboard and mouse that we have to keep moving around. So for a while, it sat on this. It just found its home very fast. I do feel this blended in quite well. It matched the colours of the floor. In the last 3 weeks or so, my parents have given me their old coffee table. So now I have two. This has sort of become a bedside table in one of the other rooms. But for a couple of months, this did good. My mum also found this, which was originally from IKEA. It's a cream metal tin. I must admit that this has become a dumping tray. This tray lives on the dining room table over there, and anything that needs to go in the other bedrooms or needs sorting goes on this. I do live in chaos. For a short while it did live on here, but now that I'm painting much bigger canvases and creating more mess, it's gone over there. I would like to find a better use for this at some point. Ow. Ow! I bought that. I found this photo frame for £1. Originally it had a battered Disney picture that was all watermarked and everything. So when I got this home I took that out and I put that inside, and it was the perfect size. It's quite a long frame, it's slightly longer than A4, and tons of the frames that I have from my parents, the wooden ones, were just too small. The dimensions were incorrect. So this was made for this photo. I love this photo. I love the Northern Lights. So this currently resides above my art table. I found this for £1. I do have too many mugs. I love mugs. I love tea, I love hot chocolate. I don't like soya. Soya breaks me out. I've been having so many cups of Red Bush. Anyway, I ran out of space for all my mugs. They have had a few similar things to this in the range for, I don't know, triple, quadruple the price. So when I saw this, I snapped it up. It does look quite strange, but it works. It works brilliantly. Looks like a person, I think. Or a mini hat stand. I bought 6 glasses for £1. A couple of those, one of those, lots of small ones, and a wine glass. If you remember a few months ago, I mentioned that I had lots of plastic cups, and I love them, but James finds it a bit difficult drinking out of them because they're so small, and he drinks tons of water. He's continuously drinking, it just never stops. James did buy himself a glass at one point, but I broke it. I knocked it off the dining room table. It was an accident. It was. So in replacing his glass, I feel much better. I'm sorry, James. I found this for £1. Yes, I know everything was £1. We don't believe him very well at the moment. I'm not well. And things are quite dark. So when I saw that was for me. I also like that this is a mirror as well. So this is above my makeup table. It acted like another makeup mirror for a while. It reminds me a bit of my print that I've got, which is in my Etsy store, by the way, link downstairs below. That similar sort of look up without being too overly optimistic. Focus on the small, happy things when it all gets dark. And the last thing is actually something I found. It's a plastic shelving unit that was in the recycling where I used to work. At the time I found that, I didn't have a coffee table, I didn't really have any sort of, I don't know, shelving furniture at all. I didn't even have this desk. My makeup table was my main computer working desk. So that got me out of trouble. It's great because it has wheels, I can pull it around. So at the moment I'm using it for my art. It has all my canvases that are currently for sale on it. It might not be the strongest thing out there, but it's done really well considering. At some point I'd like to replace it, but it's fine. It's fine for now. And I think that's everything. I have bought some other non-homeware-esque stuff, so I'll probably do another one of these a little bit later in the year and go through all of that. But for now, that's the homeware stuff. And my voice has held out. Well done, boys. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but if you do want to have a look at my Etsy store, the link is down below. I'm really, really proud of the stuff I'm doing at the moment, so yes. Right, I need to tidy up all this mess. Okay, I'm now gonna go and I will see you in the next one. It's also an extremely cold flat because it doesn't get sun and some of the flat goes inside the building with no windows. Sometimes it's colder in here than it is outdoors. Shut up, Tummy. Tummy's rumbling. Actually, it's not just my tummy. The neighbour's doing the hoovering upstairs. Please tell me you can hear that.